Once in an interrogation, while I sat in perturbation, on a creaking, groaning, whining, pitifully protesting chair, while I leaned, there came the prospect of nailing a guilty suspect with a gaunt and gormless aspect and a mass of curling hair. "'Tis some murderer," I muttered underneath that curling hair, as I leaned back on my chair. After what he told the media, I expected a much speedier confession to be wrested from him in an hour or so, and not the least cooperation gave he in the police station, but to our exasperation answered only yes or no, put both hands upon the table looking rarely to and fro, sat and uttered,
"I don't know."
Much I marveled at how slickly Stayvun minimalistically answered everything mystically with a simple yes or no. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing such an entertaining show as to see a suspect answer every question like a pro, with a simple,
"I don't know."
But the Stayvun sitting lonely at the table still spoke only those few words, as if those words were all that he did know. Further questions I attempted, but with none of them exempted, his vocabulary emptied he with only yes and no. In befuddlement he left me sat with nothing left to show, saying simply,
"I don't know."
Startled at the perp's demeanor, half expecting something meaner. Doubtless, said I, what he utters is his only stock in store. Never having been arrested, surely must his nerves be tested, having all his hopes invested in escaping what's in store, till yes, no, and I don't know were all on which he had to draw. Only this, and nothing more. But the Stayvun still beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, I reclined back on my seat and let my partner have a go. My red-shirted partner, trying to confirm that he was lying, tried to coax him to complying with a sympathetic show, to determine what this ghastly, gaunt, and ominous little bro meant in croaking,
"I don't know."
Stayvun, your mistake was rookie tier, like trying to steal a cookie from your grandmother, but looky here, you're dealing with a pro. For we know that of your hair many follicles were there, in the room where you dismembered Lauren Giddings, yes, we know. You feel bad about it, Stayvun, now confess and tell me so. But the Stayvun just said,
"No."
Then said he, Stayvun, you strike me as someone who doesn't like me. Though our friendship be unlikely, I've been patient even so. Evermore you try my patience. What manner of conversations can be shared with an acquaintance only made of yes and no? Kindly now repay my patience and say more than yes or no. Quoth the Stayvun,
"I don't know."
Then the red-shirted detective, of procedures irrespective, started flinging such invective at that creepy so-and-so, peppered with questions impelling answers from that foul-smelling, campus dormitory-dwelling, homicidal bro. Tell us why and how you did it. If you did it, tell me so, quoth the Stayvun.
"I don't know."
Answer me as I have bidden. Let the truth no more be hidden. Did you kill her?
"No, I didn't."
This the Stayvun told me so. Tell us how you did the murder. She was screaming, man. You hurt her, said the red-shirted detective with a tone of piteous woe. Did you send her to the morgue where sits a tag upon her toe? Quoth the Stayvun simply,
"No."
Be that word our sign in parting, little man, I shrieked upstarting. Get thee back into the holding cell on the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no hair as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my chair bent and broken. To thy cell and lock the door. Take thy hands from off the table and consider what's in store.
There'll be no more
Video games, nevermore. And the Stayvun, never quitting, still is sitting, in the lights of that interrogation room's fluorescent glow. And the questions asked of Stayvun went unanswered like the raven, in this poem that I'm riffing on by Edgar Allan Poe. And the questions asked of Stayvun go unanswered even so. All except for,
"I don't know."